Everybody, I'm Taylor, and yeah, this is my weekly quick overview, preview, whatever the heck view of the comics I picked up and read. So you don't have to because reading is hard. Yeah, not a full review. I just kind of go over and give my quick initial thoughts as to what I thought of the issue. I am going to do full reviews of some of these arcs possibly in the future, or of some of the other arcs of these books, and let you know what I thought of them. I shifted my setup around too a little bit. I'm trying to get a little closer because people were. I had a couple complaints that I didn't show the comics close enough. So let me know if this is better, and let me know how the sound is, all that stuff. And let's dive into it. I'm going in order of least favorite to most favorite of the week. There was nothing horrible this week, thankfully. There's nothing like that I absolutely hated. There was just some that I thought were better than others. So we'll get into it. And let's see if this thing will focus. I think so. All right. So yeah, again, nothing I hated, but this is probably my least favorite of the week. It's Mega Man #1. Art style doesn't really tie into the old video games. I never actually even played a lot of the old video games. I remember some of the names, but I never had the game, so there's no nostalgia really there for me. The cover's cool. The story, I don't know, not for me. I'm not going to keep it up with it. And I know this next one might be controversial. It might be some people's favorite book of the week, and I understand that. I just have issues with some of the stuff that these folks are doing. I respect them greatly because putting out a comic book is hard-ass work. I mean, it's a collaboration. It's a ton of time. It's a ton of effort. And I don't want to, belittle them. It's just... And I know these folks said they wanted to get a movie made out of this, and it might be a great movie, but... Yeah, here we go. Canto 2, The Hollow Men, I think. Yeah, Part 1. The character's cute. I have some issues with some of the art. Like, the line work, it's hard to differentiate for me the foreground and the background. And the coloring doesn't help. It's all kind of like the same level of coloring throughout most of the issue. And like some of the action scenes are just a bit jumbled. And it's just minor little picky details, I know, but it just doesn't really add up to me for a great whole. So there's that. So which one of these? I've shifted these as I go a bit too. Did I like that one better? Did I like that one? Okay, let's go like this. Okay. This I picked up as a cover buy. And I'll probably actually give it another issue. Again, I don't hate anything this week. This is Wonder Woman 761. Wonder Woman is seeing things that aren't there and has to go in cahoots with Maxwell Lord. Not a whole lot of spoilers. Interesting take. She uses the lasso of truth. It's cool. It's in the middle of a story arc, and I'll probably keep going. Alright, here we go. And some of these are all kind of close to each other as far as whether, it's not a set order of hey, this was number 2, this was number 3. These are all kind of bunched together in this bit. Dr. Afro number 3. Con men conning cons of conning people and backstabbing and, the little bit of Raiders of the Lost Ark thrown in, kinda. Except Raiders did it much better. And the backstabbing's pretty easy to see coming, and I don't know. I'll give it one more, 2 more. Something's got to... I'll get it through this first story arc because something's going to have to happen. It's just kind of... I don't know. There's not a... she's not a badass enough or evil or cranky or trickstery enough, and none of the characters kind of are. They're all just kind of... ish. So... we'll see. Yeah, this was another random pickup. I like the writer normally, John Layman. He's got a book further down in this list, actually. Mars Attacks Red Sonja, number 1. I'm not going to get number 2. I like the movie Mars Attacks. I liked the idea. I think it's kind of a fun idea of the strange mishmash of Mars attacking during the Red Sonja era. I don't know. I didn't love the art. And yeah, it was okay. Nothing great. Yeah, okay. Again, these are all kind of... yeah, let's go like this. All right. Nick Spencer, Amazing Spider-Man, 47. Ferreira's on the art. I like this better than the last issue. Something's starting to happen finally with Sin Eater, and you're sort of getting the idea of like there's a puppet master controlling things, and the Sin Eater is actually getting fairly interesting and seeming kind of badass and in a good way. And yeah, it's an improvement over last issue. It still needs to like just pick up the pace and go somewhere a little bit though. So you just know they're building up for issue 50, and like we're 3 issues away. It's like I hate filler shit. Pardon my language. Just come out like tell a good story every month, and this is getting there, just not quite there yet. All right. Speaking of a filler issue, gorgeous cover, gorgeous interior art. Detective Comics 1026. Next month's the big, like, 1,000th appearance of Batman in Detective Comics, so there's going to be 1 billion variant covers, like 70, I think, like, legit. It's going to be nuts. I'm not going to get all 72. I'll get 1, maybe 2. Tomasi, he's an okay writer, as far as my tastes go, and the art, in the interior art's gorgeous. Like, it's Killer Croc. They make Killer Croc not do a bad guy, but it's just not truly bad. It's just... it's part of the Joker war, but it's not consistently tied into the rest of it. Like, Batman's not acting in the same manner in this book as he does in the other tie-ins, and it's just kind of disconcerting. I don't know. It's okay. Again, these are the okay. This is the okay part of the stack. We're getting a little bit better, and I'm kind of diving into this story again in the middle. It's Justice League's Dark versus the Upside Down Man, and Wonder Woman and Zatanna are fighting off against him. And they're both pretty badass in this issue, and so that's cool. Like, Zatanna's a powerful magician and a powerhouse, and it shows, and that's nice. And I like the team. Swamp Thing, I always like Swamp Thing, is in here. No spoilers, but Swamp Thing does something kind of Swamp Thingy. And, yeah, again, I like it. All right. Win number 3. The first book of this miniseries that was going to be a graphic novel was pretty slow and useless. The second one picked up pace, and this one's really kind of like full steam ahead and rolling along and telling a now kind of interesting story. It's one of those, the main character is destined to do something great, but just has to get there and believe in himself, the plucky little guy. But it's got enough interesting twists on that and stuff, and the artwork is simple but really clear and easy to follow. And the story, it doesn't like weigh itself down with words. Tiny and somebody tell me how to pronounce it, which I guess is going to be really tricky in the comments because you'll be writing it. So, he's good at not having like huge chunks of expositional dialogue. He's good at letting the artist tell this, assist in the storytelling or collaborate in the storytelling, which I like. And I'm interested to see where this one goes. And I think there's 2 issues left, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I'd say give it a read. I mean, give all these a read. Don't listen to my opinion. What the hell? I'm just some dude on the internet, like, muddling his way through a stack of comics every week and then talking about them. But, whatever. Okay, speaking of John Layman, same writer as Mars Attacks Red Sonja. This is Chew number 2. It's a spin-off of his other series, Chew, which was spelled Chew. And it's a whole world of, like, superpowers that are related to eating. There's a lot of, like, kind of food grossness and stuff in here. And, like, the family of characters that all have food-related powers. And he's got interesting names for them. It's a wacky thing. The art's pretty stylized and over the top. But it's a cool story thus far. It's a crime caper that goes horribly wrong. And the brother's a cop. The sister's part of the crime caper that goes wrong. She has a twin sister that senses something's evil. Not super spoilery there yet. And there's beets involved. And chicken that makes people puke. So, pick it up. It's a wacky one. All right. Now we're getting into the meat potatoes. The good stuff of the week. Dead Body Road, Bad Blood, number 3. Yeah, this is like one of those comics that just sort of starts kicking ass and taking no names and chewing no bubblegum and whatever the heck. It's a good one. You start to figure out why folks are after the protagonist. I can't remember her name, and like why they kind of burned her brother down and what her brother did and that kind of stuff. And she still kicks ass. And there's a cliffhangery ending. It's won't spoil it for you, but it's a fun romp and an entertaining read, and I'm really looking forward to the next issue. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Okay, Hickman XMen. I don't know what more do I need to say. If you like Hickman and you like the X-Men, you'll like it. It's Magneto kicking a lot of ass and being very badass. So there you go. Next. All right. Another one that sort of reminded me a little bit of Dead Body Road, not in action or anything really, but just in the sort of sensibilities, is that Texas Blood #3. I really like this series so far. It's the artwork is like clean and uncluttered. The storytelling, it makes a lot of sense. They're starting to like get a little bit more cohesive. I'm really interested to see what happens with the main-ish characters. There's a couple of them now, and yeah, it's sort of, again, I think I said this in a previous video. It's kind of reminds me of Fargo a little bit, in a good way. It's I mean, it's down south, so it's not Fargo, but it's small town Texas sensibilities. Yeah, it's not treading the same ground as some of the like more recent like Texas noir movies have done and stuff. It's worth checking out. All right, this one's a weird one. Bliss. Yeah, Bliss is a drug. There's gods of the city. His dad was a bad man that did bad things to raise a kid and keep him alive. Artwork is stylized, but like really, I really enjoy it. It's not like anything else I've ever seen as far as like comic art goes. It's cartoony, but and slightly exaggerated, but kind of sad all at the same time. And I enjoy this one a lot. And I'm really, again, this is that part of the list where I'm like, yeah, I really want to see what happens next. And that's all you can really ask for in a monthly comic, is like to be like, where's the next one? Give me the next one already. And that's kind of where I am with Bliss. I like this one better than the first issue. The first issue is good. I like this one better. It's got a lot of enough weirdness to keep me intrigued, and like enough plot to keep going. And I don't want to spoil it. And I don't even know if I could spoil it, because there's enough oddness in there. I'm still shrugging and be like, I don't quite get all that, but I don't need to. I'm along for the ride on this one. All right, and my pick of the week. Okay. I don't have picks of the week. I just I enjoyed this one. It's no surprise. This one's probably gonna make a lot of people's lists. Batman 3 Jokers Book 1. If you hate Jeff Johns, don't read it. If you hated The Killing Joke, don't read it. It's a sequel-ish to The Killing Joke. It's got Barbara Gordon. It's got Batman. It's got the Red Hood. It's got a couple Jokers. 3 of them. The art is amazing. I mean, I can't remember hang on, book one, Fabak. I'm not going to open it to figure out the first name. It reminds me a lot of Brian Bolland, who did the original Killing Joke, but it has its own twist on things. It's gorgeous, and yeah, the Jokers are evil, and you want to know why there's 3 of them. I don't know yet. You're not gonna find out in this issue. Sorry, spoilers, I guess. But it's got me on the hook, and I'm like, come on, all right, let's get the next month ready. It's just sort of like the same as the last third of this pile. I really like. It was a good week for comics, and I want to know what happens next. And yeah. I don't have a lot of complaints this week. I know some people really want me to complain about stuff, or enjoy it when I complain about stuff. I mean, I could complain. I mean, Kanto, I don't get it, folks. If you love Kanto, tell me what I'm missing. It's just not doing it for me. I mean, I'll probably keep up with this arc, I guess, but yeah. And Mega Man, I'm one and done. And the rest of these, like, will I keep up with them? And I guess, will I spend my money on them is how I'm going to judge this. Yeah, I'll give Wonder Woman another one. Aphra, like I said, I'll go to the end of the story arc and we'll see. Mars Attacks, Red Sonja, no. So I guess maybe that should be down closer to the bottom of the list. Amazing Spider-Man, yeah, for now. Detective Comics, yeah, for now. Justice League Dark, yeah, probably. So, that's an improvement. Wind, oh yeah, I'm going to finish this. Chew, Yep, I'm down for whatever's going on here. And then, yeah, the rest of them. Dead Body Road, heck yes. X-Men, oh yeah. That Texas Blood, for sure. Bliss, yeah. And 3 Jokers. So, look, I stretched out the video by going through everything twice. All right, that's it. I'm done. Don't be a dick. Shirts that say that, you can buy them. If you want to, like, sport it on your chest, proudly say, don't be a dick. All right, goodbye.